Hi, I am Eileen. Today I will be talking about inclusive education as well as an artifact that I had created. An inclusive education is an environment set in classrooms that provide learning and achieving a safe, supportive, inclusive, and disciplined learning environment. There are many elements in inclusive education, including providing an engagement and inclusive environment, providing communication and technology support, behavioral support, and social skills. Providing an engaging and inclusion environment is vital as it allows the student to have the right to actively participate and achieve equity through their engagement in all aspects of daily life. Inclusion is defined as a set of process removing barriers to presence, participation, and progress for all students in the classroom. Inclusion is important as in order for students to learn at school, they need to feel included in order to engage in an activity. Activities that are set to allow the students to feel included could include icebreakers. In the first week of class, it is vital for students to feel inclusive, and teachers could do activities such as snowball fights, bingos, or talk to their partner anymore. A snowball fight is when students write 3 things about themselves and the class splits into 2 groups and start throwing the paper ball to the other side. Once the time is up, the students pick up a ball of paper near them and they sit in a circle. Students take turn reading what is written on the piece of paper, and they are to guess who the paper belongs to. This allows them to get to know each other more. Whereas bingo is when students get a piece of paper each, and they are to walk around the classroom and start a game of bingo. There are questions on the paper, and the questions are to find a person who can relate to the question or can answer the question. Whoever first finishes all the questions yells out bingo. Another one is a simple one, where they talk to their partner. Students sitting in 2 circles, so a circle inside another circle, one inner circle and one outer circle. The students talk about their holiday or something they think is interesting to their partner, and when the time is up, the outer circle moves clockwise to the left and talk to their new partner again. By doing the icebreakers at the start of the school allows them to become inclusive as they have something to say as well as getting to know their classmates more better. However, engagement is defined as student participation is an educationally effective practice inside and outside the classroom, which leads to a range of potentially measurable outcomes. A strategy to engage students in the learning could be the teacher planning activities that the students enjoy completing. However, the teacher would need to know and understand their students in order to engage the students. To understand the students more, an anti-stress ball artifact had been created. It is a balloon filled with flour, and the texture of the balloon with flour in it feels great, just like really smooth Play-Doh. Different colored stress balls had been created along with different facial expressions. With each different expression, it represents a different emotion, where you can see the emotions on the bottom of the bowl. This bowl can be set in classroom for students to use. The students can grab a stress ball when they need to, and the emotion that they feel. Then the teachers would be able to know how the student is feeling. The stress balls can be made by the teachers, and the students can engage in the activity by creating 1 or 2 in class. This allows them to cherish their stress balls and not destruct them. In the classroom, the students will each have a set, and they can put out a stress ball representing how they feel on the corner of the table for the teacher to see. However, the students would need to take good care of it and not break it. The students will have the responsibility to look after their own set of stress balls. The stress balls can allow students with ADHD that are hyperactive and needs to fidget with the stress ball, and the teacher would also know how the student feels. This can also become helpful for students with EALD backgrounds, as they may feel confused at times when learning or even stressed. Hence, when they feel shy or embarrassed talking about it, they could take a stress ball and use it when needed, and the teacher would then be able to identify the situation. It is also useful for students who don't speak up in class or even feel shy or uncomfortable about expressing their emotions. Stress comes from a wide variety of consequences, for example from family issues, social issues, emotional well-being, as well as physical well-being. Currently in Australia, there are 1 in 5 Australians who had reported stress in 2014. However, 1 in 4 young Australians currently have mental health conditions, 1 in 14 have anxiety disorder, and 1 in 20 young Australians have major depressive disorder. Beyond Blue had stated, in our current society, young people are most concerned coping with stress, school or study problems, and body image. Therefore, as part of the student supportive network, the parents as well as the teachers need to cooperate and assist the child when possible. The students with challenging behaviors have little opportunity for success at school, give them little positive feedback that lead them to losing belief in themselves and becoming less motivated to engage after repeated failures. This could lead to the student becoming socially inappropriate and difficult for teachers to manage. Whereas if the students are encouraged along with a teacher assisting them, socially and emotionally where possible, the students would become more engaged and attentive in classrooms. Hence, the stress balls are a way for the teachers to identify situations in the classroom and seek the child to see if they would like assistance. Thank you for listening. I hope this speech can give you more information about my artifact and how it can assist students in class.